good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on what time you're watching this video. And there is something I really wanted to talk about today, and I'm going to show you. All right. One, two, three, four. Why are these important? These are important because in a few years, you'll never be able to buy these again. You'll never get the satisfaction of, oh, actually, this is in the PlayStation. Shit. Okay. You'll never get the satisfaction of popping open a case, getting your disc, and pop it in the PlayStation again. You'll never get that. And so, yeah, you're probably asking like, why is this important? Because I just buy all my games digital. Now I do the same thing. I do buy all my games digital. Well, I did until here recently after all this came out with PlayStation stopping production of physical media in 2028. As I'm sure all y'all have heard, PlayStation is ceasing the production of their game disc in 2028, and so we'll get no more of these right here. We're never going to get these again, and so all this is irrelevant for the PlayStation 7 and so on, and then the remaining of the PlayStation 6 lifespan. PlayStation 6. Hold on, I have that backwards. PlayStation 5 for the remaining of the PlayStation 5's lifespan, and then the PS6, and then so on and so forth. We'll never get these physical games anymore, and that is really depressing. I didn't realize how big of a deal that was until it was gone, until they said, "Yeah, y'all don't get this no more." And if you don't understand why that's a big deal, I'm gonna actually explain that to you in this video. That's gonna be like a goal of mine, is to explain why the fact that PlayStation is getting rid of physical media is such a big deal. Um, but before that, I just want to explain a little bit of my stance on this in general before I continue like talking about this. I want to say that I am a PC gamer. I have PC and PlayStation. I skipped this generation of Xbox, kind of regretting it, but not. I don't know. Like I wish I had it, but anyways, it is really depressing that we're getting rid of physical media, and I actually haven't collected physical media in a long time until recently. I started doing that again, and it's because I'm under the impression now that if it does not have a disc, I am not buying it. I'm a no disc, no buy type of guy right now. Unless it is on my PC, that is a totally different story because you actually get files, access to your files and stuff on PC, and that's the only way you can actually get PC games already. So, if it is on console, I am strictly no disc, no buy, and that's how I'm going. So I'm not even going to play GTA 6 when it comes out, sadly. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to. I don't want to cave. I don't want to buy it. But I am very big on that right now. Physical media is very important to me. I've started collecting Blu-rays. I have started collecting games again because at some point that is not going to be existent. It's not going to be gone. Hold on. Water break real quick. Let me hydrate. Why is physical media important? Physical media is extremely important because now, if we get rid of physical media, we're giving these game companies like PlayStation and Xbox and even Steam the opportunity to create a monopoly over the games market. And PlayStation is already like super guilty of this. PlayStation is the one that we want to watch out for the most because PlayStation is the one that is actually getting rid of their physical media. And that is bad. That is really bad because of multiple reasons. Multiple reasons is you can no longer go and get a game pre-owned. So if you buy a copy of a game and you want to sell it, you no longer want to play it, you are no longer able to sell your game. Number two, you are no longer able to buy a copy of a game from somebody. That sucks. Number three is you give the company the opportunity to monopolize their market. And so when that happens, they can inflate and adjust their prices however they want to because that's the only place you can buy that PlayStation game. So if PlayStation, when they do get rid of their games in 2028, their physical games, you can only buy a PlayStation game, a new PlayStation game from the PlayStation Store, and that's the only place you can buy that game. Like if a Spider-Man 3 comes out, you can only buy Spider-Man 3 from the PlayStation Store. And the new, I'm pretty sure they're doing that with the God of War, the one after Laufey, the new God of War, the one that's going to follow Kratos after that. That is also going to be a digital only game after this, which is really sad considering like I have the God of Wars on disc right here. And with actually no PlayStation 3 because I have Yellow Lighted Death on my PlayStation 3, which freaking sucks. But yeah, um, the last the yeah won't be able to get God of Wars on disc anymore. That's very sad. And and like I said before, I didn't realize how big of an issue that was to me until recently. Until they take it away, you never know what you have until it's gone. That is so sad. Um, but it is a huge, huge deal. I think that is very important, and that is actually 100% influenced the fact that I am not going to buy another PlayStation. I am considering Xbox for now on because the thing is like I grew up console gaming. I didn't grow up PC gaming. Now that I have a PC, I love my PC. I play my PC probably more than my consoles. But the thing is that I still have that like that love for console gaming. Like every now and then, I just like to pick up the controller and play, and it's a lot easier to play with a controller on a console. It just feels more like it was meant for it than it does on PC. And yeah, and it sucks, man, because like I am a PlayStation guy. I mean, I've owned probably like every console in existence just because I'm autistic about it, and I just like having every video game console. But um, PlayStation has been my preferred choice over the last few years, like the PlayStation 4 and 5, and it really does suck to see that PlayStation is getting rid of disc. I mean, like look at this shit. Like I just went out and got a copy of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. And the only reason I got it was because it came, which they don't, no games do this anymore, sadly. I was really surprised to see that Ubisoft of all people did this, but the launch edition, it comes with a full size map of the Havanas and all the islands you explore in Black Flag, and then an art book. An art book. I got this at Walmart. Are you kidding me? That's sick. We're not getting that no more. It's sad. And that will be gone. I mean, we'll get that with Xbox, hopefully. I hope that they continue to make disc games. And the worst part is PlayStation actually acknowledged the fact that people did not like this idea that they were going discless, and they doubled down on it. Crazy. They doubled down on it. So, yeah, collecting physical media is super important, especially if you like the idea of preserving these games and if these games mean anything to you. Because with them, like whenever you buy a game digital, you're not actually buying the game, you're buying the license to play the game for however long they want you to play it until they take it away, which which really blows. It kind of I did it's stuff like that I didn't even realize until recently. I didn't know any of this. I mean, I was ignorant to it, I guess. Like I was just buying games and playing them because that's what I do. I play video games and I like it and I enjoy it. And it was really, really depressing to see that that was actually how that works and what happens. And I was really upset, but it is what it is. Not much we can do about it now. I'm actually very passionate about this topic. I didn't realize I was, but I am very much pro disc. I'm pro disc now, pro physical media, and I didn't realize how important it was. I'm even starting to collect the Blu-ray movies and stuff again because like I didn't realize just how like bad it's gotten. Like we own nothing, the whole like streaming and renting, and that's like how it is. Like I think now PlayStation is even rather than you like rent your PS5. I think they're giving people the option to rent a PS5 instead of actually buying a PS5. Like they don't want you to own anything. And I want y'all to just kind of take a step back, think about it, and look and like think about it and like give yourself a minute to think about this because it really is important. Like at some point you will own nothing. I really do think it will change though. I don't think that it's gonna go down this route forever. I just think this is like a bubble in our period of time, and it's like this whole like thing. I do think it will change. I don't think that this is how it's going to stay, but I want y'all to be aware of it because it is very important, and I don't want y'all to, just be ignorant to it because physical media and owning your games is important because if you do not own your games, you don't get to preserve them, you don't get to play them in the future. And yeah, and I'm pretty sure this, like even Black Flag, like I'm installing it right now, and I actually had to have internet to install the game. So I'm even concerned about this physical disc. If I even own it, You know what I'm saying? Because I'm having to use I don't know, I'm gonna have to look into that more because I actually don't know, but it literally says, on here somewhere hold on, I gotta find it. It says, yeah, uh, internet required to install the game. Ridiculous, crazy. That's all I wanted to talk about with y'all today. Hope y'all enjoyed, and, have a good night, guys. Peace. Thank you.